Life goes on, as they say. How old do I really feel? I guess it depends on my mood. Or how much energy I have that day. Because as of this moment, I'm 31 years old. And while I may or may not look it, that's the truth. Maybe it's because my glasses, it makes me look older. And when I do get a new pair of glasses and will save up for it, I might get a better pair of frames. But anyways, about the video. There are times I just feel as young as a 21-year-old man. Full of energy, full of prime, full of greatness, full of everything good and great. And there are times I feel much older than 31. I'm like, oh God, life has gone on. I mean, what have I done with my life? I feel like I've amounted to nothing. And then at 31, I'm at that crossroad where I'm still a young guy, but time is running out. And for the most part, I'm in that third category where I'm still a young guy technically, but time is running out for me. Most of my old friends right now, some of them anyway, they have, careers, they have families, some of them, some are getting married, some are even moving away, and tragically some are even dying. Sad but true. It's just one of those things about life, it's like the older you get, the realize there are more people dying, and just, you start losing friends and family members. I'm not just talking about old family members, I'm talking about young family members. I'm talking about people that are, younger than me, older than me, doesn't matter, because death doesn't discriminate. And I realize that if I don't do something now, if I don't look to do better than what I'm doing now, I'm probably going to get to a point where it's too late. I mean, I would like it if things were better, in a way. Things are so-so. But to be honest with you, they are a lot better than they were 7 years ago. Or better, 9 years ago. I'm going to just say a decade. Whatever. I mean, it's a decade. When I first started making YouTube videos, I was a struggling college student with no job, no friends that I hung out with anyway. And if I did hang out with people that were friends, it was a hi, bye, how you been, how you doing, have a good day kind of thing. And we didn't do anything outside of college. I really wish we did. And I didn't have much of a social life in the way of a church. I did have YouTube Christians, some of them were okay, and some I don't talk to, and maybe one or two were a bunch of idiots in the way of how they thought they were holier than thou. But now, 10 years later, or nearly 10 years later, things are much better for me. I have a marketable job skill, even though it's not the best, in the way of, it's something anyone can get. But it pays what it needs to pay, and it does what it needs to do. And now I have a decent job resume. Not to mention that I'm far more closer to finishing my first novel. In fact, 2 of my first novels. One is still being edited. The other is in the last stages of editing and the cover's being designed. But far from that, I am still striving to do better. It's just that I need to do more than what I am. Not to mention, now I have friends I can hang out with in a community I'm part of. Though at first it was a little shaky because of some rumors here and there. But now I have people that are willing to give me a chance, and people that are willing to hang out with me when necessary and whenever available. still I wonder sometimes, what more could I be doing? I would love to learn a new skill, and my desires to learn a foreign language are on and off, and it really upsets me. But the truth is, I need to start doing more than just doing a couple of phrases and then falling out. It's just something that needs to be done. And if anything, the more I sit around, the more time passes, and the more older I feel. So rather than just sit around and do nothing, I plan to do more. I plan to engage in something better than this. 5 years from now, this won't be the life I'm living. 5 years from now, I'm going to be doing better than this. 5 years from now, this decor and everything in this room may change. Or I might be in a different room in a different location making these videos. But rest assured, things right now are not what they're going to be 5 years from now. I will do better. And I will be doing much better soon. And I will strive to do better. This ain't it for me. It's not over for me. Even though there are days I feel older than I want to feel, or days I feel younger, I'm going to live to do better than I did yesterday. And tomorrow I'm going to do even better than I did today. You can be sure of that.